I'm an artist as well as a political advisor, and I'm a true Kenyan who fights for this beloved country, Kenya. I now seriously feel like reminding you to whatever happened in the year 2008, immediately after 2007 general elections. What happened during that time should never happen again, for it was a big shame for a country which is totally blessed in all ways by the Almighty living God. All this happened due to incitement of some current and former leaders who divided and ruled, preaching tribalism in the past years, forgetting that Kenya is one with one tribe. All the same, even if Kenya has about 42 different tribes, they are all Kenyans, all the time. For nobody applied to be a Mijikenda, a Kisi, a Kamba, a Ruo, a Bolan, a Kalenjin, a Somali, a Kikuyu, a Baruya, Maasai, and many more others. But we all happened to be in one country known as Kenya. Without our knowledge, and that really means we should totally be united and peaceful. Fellow Kenyans, why all this took place is because of the brutal constitution we had been using for the last 40 years. The brutal constitution was proposed, written, endorsed, and finally implemented by the brutal colonial government, who had settled in our country illegally. Due to this reason, they had to prepare a document which was totally to favor them, for they knew what they had done to the natives of Kenya. However, the brutal constitution resulted to 2007 and 2008 post-election violence, to an extent of our men to be taken to International Criminal Court to answer some questions in connection with the said violence. But thanks to Almighty God, for He brought a new Kenya on August 4th, 2010, when we endorsed our new constitution during the referendum, which I have strongly highlighted about in my former CD known as Congratulations Kenyans. And that seriously indicates that Kenya is no longer a doomed country. Due to this, we humbly now request the International Criminal Court to consider filing these cases locally, for our courts are now stable and justifiable. All this strong move of constitutional success came from our brave, honorable President, Mwai Kibaki, who tirelessly worked into it for his two-term period in power. Even though the unjustables are still negative to implement the said document, God is seriously working on it. All the same, let's all join hands and come to our living Almighty God to deliver us from all these obstacles which were human created. This reminds us in the Holy Bible that when the Israelites violated against God, they were put into captivity for about 70 years until they remembered their God. Fellow Kenyans, it's high time you're going to reason on your own about the great things that God has done to this blessed country. Considering so many things, for example, in sporting activities, climatic conditions, many clean and fresh rivers, mountains, big forests, lakes, wild animals, and many more wonderful beauties. By considering all these wonders, not many people or nations would consider Kenya in a positive way. For they also wish to be in the same category or incite you to destroy your own beauties for the sake of leadership. Lucky enough, the future of this blessed country depends on the youth. For the three leaders who have governed this country had one thing in common. That is the founder of this great nation, His Excellency Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, who was saying, "Let us move the youth, for they are the future leaders." His successor Daniel Toroitich arap Moi continued with the same aim. And also, Honorable Mwai Kibaki sang the same chorus. But the destination still remains unknown. But my opinion is, a child who was born in 1963, when we fully achieved our independence, is now 50 years of age and old enough to lead this great nation, Kenya. However, I now urge the youth to come back to their senses and do as to what advanced countries are doing, for example, in the United States of America and other European countries. For they have started to elect their leaders at a reasonable middle class of age due to biological factors best known by the human doctors. Lucky enough, these young ladies of the advanced countries are tremendously doing very well, and the same can happen here in Kenya through the move of the youth by declaring enough is enough, change that we need, and I believe we can. God bless the youth. God bless for the coming general election. God bless everyone. God bless Kenya. Thank you, my fellow Kenyans. Fellow Kenyans, be watching us, for we are coming soon. Henry Kizjakai, an artist and as well as a political advisor. Thank you.